Hello and welcome to the Chosen Few, the one and only place for you. This is just going to be a brief tutorial video on how to install and get started with Save version 1.3.0 or above on your macOS device. So right now I'm running all this on my Mac Mini, and I do want to assure users that if you either have an Intel or Apple Silicon Mac, Save it will work for the device regardless of what architecture it's using. I also want to briefly mention that this tutorial assumes that you have subscribed to at least the Supporter Plus tier on our Patreon. You can find that linked down below, and that you also are running macOS 12 or newer. So that would be Monterey or newer. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I've done here is pulled up the Chosen Few software website. You can find that at https://chosenfew.software. And we're going to go ahead and press this login with Patreon button. You can allow access to all those permissions, and it should bring you back to the site. So next we're going to go ahead and find the Save product page, and we're going to scroll down to the most recent available download. So in this case, that's 1.3.0. So I'm going to go ahead and download that zip file. Click allow if you haven't allowed downloads from the site already. And there we go. So next I'm going to go ahead and copy this to a folder in my documents, just so that it's a little more organized and not just sitting in the downloads folder. Next, I'm going to go ahead and right-click on this directory, and I'm going to do new terminal at folder. What I'm going to do is basically run a command that allows me to both execute the downloaded file. So that'll be chmod plus x ./save.Core.MainTool.exe. And then I'm also going to type this command, which I'll leave in the description. And there we go. That command basically just tells the operating system, okay, it's safe to run this file. So then we're going to go ahead and run the file. So as you can see, it's telling us that we need to enter our license key. So let's go ahead and do that next. So what I'm going to do here is go to the home page and then find the My CFS Benefits page. While I'm still logged in, I'm going to copy the license key found on that page. I'm going to type ./save.Core.Maintool.exe space and then paste in the license key. And that'll automatically license our Save product. So now the next thing we have to do is install Homebrew. You can find that at brew.sh, and you're just going to go ahead and copy this command on the home page and run it in the terminal prompt. It'll prompt you for the super user password, so I'm just going to go ahead and enter that now. It's going to tell us what it's about to install and do. We simply hit enter, and we wait for everything to run. Now, depending on your system configuration, this will take a while, but rest assured, it'll finish and do everything automatically. It really is pretty seamless. Next, we're going to go ahead and copy and paste these three commands that we find at the bottom of the page. And that's simply going to put Homebrew in our system path. Finally, we're going to run brew install FFmpeg. And this will install the main dependency that Save relies on in order to process and create video files. All right, there we go. Now all that's left to do is basically just enter the save command to double check our work. /save.Core.MainTool.exe. And we are met with the program help page, which is exactly what we want. Hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!